Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. Out here in the woods today. I'm collecting some wood and some poles to take back to my place to make some projects. And one of the trees that I like to harvest is kind of a bane here in my area, Michigan. But it has some real well-known medical properties, and what that is that's northern prickly ash. And I have one here behind me, kind of show you what it looks like this time of year. It's a short tree, probably grows 12, maybe even 15 feet high, usually no higher than that, kind of bushes out, and it's got these nasty, wicked little thorns on them like this. But this tree not only is good for making bushcraft projects because it's kind of soft and easy to work with, but the bark is extremely medicinal. It's used for a bunch of different ailments. It's been a known medicinal tree for a really long time. It goes even back into the Native American cultures here in Michigan. And it's typically the bark that's used on this tree. So it's kind of a win-win. I got a bunch of these. They're always kind of in my way, so when I cut these down, I use the wood and I use the poles, but you can also take the bark off these guys to add to your wild medicinal. So I'm gonna cut a couple of these down here, get these back up to my truck, but then when we get back to the house, I'm going to show you how to take the bark off this particular tree and show you how to dry it so you can use it for tinctures or teas or whatever that you might want to use it for. And here is another real good example of a prickly ash. You can see here a little bit what the bark looks like and how it flattens out on top. And you can see here it is just a big old thicket of these guys. So there's no harm in taking a few of these out of the population and using them for different things. But just wanted to show you a real up close look here what they look like. Hey guys, we're back inside now. I'm going to take a few minutes here, show you how easy it is to take the bark off of these prickly ash trees. Now, this entire tree was considered medicinal, but most commonly the bark is what was used for medical reasons. And some of the reasons, some of the uses of the prickly ash bark was for rheumatism, arthritis, circulation problems, and toothaches. And the most common ways that bark was utilized, it was either teas or tinctures. And teas are probably the most common way that I've heard of the prickly ash being used. All you do is you strip the bark off of the trees in strips like this, and you just let this dry for a day or so, and then cut it up in smaller pieces, like probably half-inch pieces, and then let it dry for another day or two, and then you can put that up in a clean, dry jar so you have it if you need it for teas or whatever. When you first cut it, It's going to have a little bit of a green hue to it like this, but as it sits, it'll dry and it will darken up. I've already been carving around on some here. I've got one kind of stripped off already. I'm going to show you. All you do is take your sharp bushcraft knife and you just... Sometimes it peels real simply. Sometimes comes off in smaller chunks. But all I do is peel the... There's a good piece. Peels off just like so. And you just keep doing this until you collect as much as you need or want. And when you come around like knots and like sticks and stuff like this, I just avoid those areas because these are going to be a lot tougher and a lot harder. And that's a good clean piece right there. And that's pretty much all there's to it. To take the bark off this this prickly ash, so you can put some up and add it for your add it to your wild medicinals. Just wanted to share this information with you guys. Like I said, it's kind of a neat little tree to have around. It's got a lot of uses. It's very prolific, so you don't feel bad when you have to cut some of it down, and you can use it to make all kinds of little projects, you know, tripods or whatever. In fact, my main tripod at my camp is made out of prickly ash, and that's been up for a couple of years already, and it's still doing really good. So just wanted to share this native tree here with you guys, let you know about it, kind of talk about the uses for it, bunch of different uses. So anyway, this is Modern Refugee. I appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys get a little information and a little entertainment out of my videos like this one here, and you guys have a good day.